It was a typical Thursday night. I was heading home from work on the city subway. The station was almost empty, just a few scattered passengers waiting for the late-night train. The flickering fluorescent lights cast eerie shadows on the graffiti-covered walls. I hopped onto the subway car and took a seat by the window. As the train pulled away, I noticed something strange on the opposite side of the tracks. There was a dimly lit figure standing there, hidden in the shadows. It was a woman, her face obscured by a hood, and she was just staring at me. My heart started pounding as I tried to look away, but I couldn't shake the feeling that something was terribly wrong. She had this eerie smile on her face, like she knew something I didn't. The train rumbled through the dark tunnels, and I kept stealing glances at the woman. She didn't move, just stood there, staring. It was unnerving, to say the least. I thought maybe she was just a homeless person seeking shelter from the cold, but her gaze never wavered. As the train approached the next station, I decided to switch cars. I couldn't take it anymore, that feeling of being watched. I hurriedly got up and made my way to the next car, trying to calm my racing heart. But as I settled into my new seat, I looked back through the connecting doors, and there she was again. The hooded woman had followed me. Panic surged through me. How was this even possible? Was she just playing some sick game? I decided to alert the subway security. I reached for my phone, but as I dialed 911, I heard a blood-curdling scream from the direction of the woman. The other passengers looked just as terrified as I felt. We all watched in horror as she collapsed to the floor. The train came to a screeching halt, and the doors burst open. The police and paramedics swarmed in, but it was too late. The woman was dead, her hood falling back to reveal her face. Turns out, she was my neighbor from the apartment next door. I couldn't believe it. The police later discovered that she had been struggling with a severe drug addiction that had caused her to become unhinged. She had been stalking me, believing I was somehow involved in her spiraling descent into madness. It was the most horrifying experience of my life, and I couldn't help but wonder how close I had come to becoming a victim myself. The city subway, once just a means of transportation, had become a nightmarish ordeal I would never forget.